don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different...
Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister. Laporte. And Cucurella. It's not an especially good pass, that. Llorente. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is lovely. To Laporte. De Paul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's gone back. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all. Martinez. Medina. Well, that has not gone well. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Cross flung in towards the middle. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's beat. Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ferran Torres supplying the width on this right-hand side. Ball in towards the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Ferran Torres clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gol de Argentina.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a good spell of possession, this. De Paul. And it's Gavi. And here's Oyarzabal. He's going for goal! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain leading now. McAllister. De Paul. And Fernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. Nice interception, well timed.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Ferran Torres. Applies the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Ferran Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
About midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Spread it left. Almada. He's got away. Llorente did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Martinez! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Martinez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Montiel. Martinez. And Fernandez. Almada. Now Martinez. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri running with intent. Gavi receives it in a wide position. Gavi has a look up and delivers. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he spark a counter here? Pass is just off target. Romero. Medina. Almada. And Medina. Martinez. Now Romero. Montiel. Played into space. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Ferran Torres. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Real chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now he can run away with it. Good read, needed to be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Messi. It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Número 22.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, pleasingly open affairs so far. Goals wherever you look. Not the most accurate pass. Montiel. And it's McAllister. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Goes down, but nothing given. Ferran Torres. Here's Llorente. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Romero. Martinez. And it's Fernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Gavi. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Almada attempts a clearance. And Kubasi. It's a good run down the right. And that is headed for the middle. McAllister. De Paul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Llorente.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. He's not got that quite right. Gavi. He is through here. Gavi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fabian shot a goal! Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. He's found a way through. Oh, and Martinez!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ferran Torres knocks it into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Just about within shooting range. Medina. And Almada. Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. For De Paul. McAllister. Now it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. There's the delivery. Medina tries to clear. McAllister. Martinez. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. No outsmarting him this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Pedri pinches it off him. Fernandez. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's destined for the flank. In towards the backs. Terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ferran Torres has created one goal already. Driving through the middle. Oyarzabal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Medina aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez.
2 minutos de compensación.
Rodri. Ferran Torres. It's Pedri. And here's Gavi. Now it's Pedri. And the shot! Marvellous goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Número 20.
Spain have their lead. Romero, passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Fernandez, a chance! And we've reached half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that
Futbolistas.
So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Pedri. Medina attempts a clearance. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's to Paul. And it's made its way to him. Pedri. And it's Gavi. And it's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. That has been slung wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Almada. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Now it's Gavi. And here's Oyarzabal. McAllister gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Llorente. The ball goes in. Oh, great leap! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Fernandez. And Almada. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ferran Torres. Gavi. Aimed at the far side. Towering header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. That is... He's having a hit! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Martinez. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Now he's in one-on-one. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 54. Número 10, Messi.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Llorente looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Ruiz.
Spain really just need to be careful for the next...
Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gavi. Tries one from range. That is great from Gavi. A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Almada. Rodri. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. And it's Gavi. And Cucurella. Rodri. And Kubasi. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cucurella. Llorente. Now it's Ferran Torres. McAllister. Fernandez. Almada in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Argentina dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
60 minutes played. Kubasi. Ferran Torres gets into a good position. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Unai Simon. And Kubasi. And it's Ruiz. Good ball, good take. Oyarzábal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Oya. He's having a pop! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ruiz. Llorente. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Driven in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodri, Fabian Ruiz. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And smartly reclaimed. Ferran Torres. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And it's Fernandez. Tries a measured ball. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ferran Torres. It's a promising position. And here's Llorente. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Spain have their second corner now. Montiel gets it away. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Llorente. And here's Ferran Torres. Llorente with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Pedri. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fernandez. Played into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oyarzabal. Lovely feet. This looks promising. Now it's Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. He's going for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Fabian Ruiz just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Pass somewhat off target. Gavi. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. Llorente. Oyarzabal is flagged offside. Almada. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. 75 minutes played. And it's Pedri. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal, and a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Pedri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Romero attempts a clearance.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And one more try! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. Ferran Torres at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Spain with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
De Paul. Cucurella. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Pedri. Gavi. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Martinez. And it's Ruiz. Ferran Torres. De Paul. And now the breakaway. Gavi. Pedri. It's Gavi. Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 3 coming up. They've got to be quick to recover this. And again! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
So their 4th corner of the game. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in, brilliantly cut out. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And Gonzalez. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. Fernandez. Martinez. And this is Messi. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. Simeone. He's found a way through. Is there any... He's had a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto
How's that for a
86.
class finish?
Número 17.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's having a pop! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Martinez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Montiel. To McAllister. Simeone has the space to scheme. And it's Pedri.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And the shots! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Se agregarán
What's
5
going
minutos
wide
al
left?
tiempo reglamentario.
Pedri. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Gavi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Over to the right flank. Llorente. It's a searching pass, and that was asking for too much. Tagliafico. Nat Gonzalez. And it's McAllister. Fabian Ruiz. That's a good foray he's making. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tagliafico. Martinez. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Cucurella. Looking for the run. Tagliafico.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kubasu. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Not the most accurate pass. Martinez. McAllister. And it's Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. That's that, the end. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ferran Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.